Are the turnover posters new in the back? Since the last time I saw you?
Since the last time you saw me, yeah, they're not. I mean, I feel like I had them
Have
in
you
San Diego.
No, I guess I just meant more new to the room. Like,
More new to the room.
did you recently hang them up?
I
Is
did recently hang them up. I think they're crooked.
Yeah, the
You can't
middle
really tell.
did a really good job with the one on the left and a decent job with the one on the right, but the one in the middle, you can't really see. You can't really tell that it's crooked because your head's right in the middle of it. But yeah, that's just crooked, dude. That shit's
I feel
definitely
like
crooked.
I feel like it might be the only one that's straight and the other two are crooked.
Perspective's beautiful, dude. Like
And it's
it's
like if all
it's
three were crooked, we'd be fine.
yeah. Then it almost looks intentional. It's like art. Like you
Yeah.
see, I also have a triptych behind me, which is
Triptych?
a set of
Oh, is that what it's
uh
called when they have three?
yep, they are.
Okay,
It's
cool.
called a triptych. There you go. So I also have a triptych behind me, and I think it's straight. I don't know. It's like they're like kind of close enough that it feels like it works.
Like, what am I gonna measure and rehang them? Be real.
No, yeah, right. This is a hang once, cut never household right here. Measure never, hang once. There you go. That's the expression. Shit.
Long time. How you been?
Yeah, when was the last time I talked to you? What was that? 2 weeks
Literally,
ago?
let me look at my
3 weeks?
calendar. I'm just like, I don't know what I've been up to. I don't want to repeat stories. I didn't think about what to talk about today. Just in case you're
Dude,
wondering, I do not have
yeah.
things prepared.
That's awesome. Wow, hell yeah. Real off the cuff, real off the cuff pod. I think like yeah, when was the last time? Well, I don't know. You could just go to your YouTube page and see.
That's true.
Uh that's what I'm
Oh,
gonna do. You do your way. Well, I'll let you
last
go.
time we talked was the 11:29 last Wednesday, 2 weeks ago. But now I have to think about what have I been up to for the past 2 weeks, and that is a much more difficult question.
Dude, I get that. Last 2 weeks, what have I been up to? It's been like kind of a busy 2 weeks. I We're kind of wrapping up a few storylines right now. Like
Okay,
I almost got like friend broken up with by like Matt and Greg. That was crazy.
what?
Maybe
Wait,
I should
you?
specifically say the
No, no,
names
no.
of the
I mean, I
people
mean,
that
I mean, I know who you're talking about. Obviously, Matt and Greg are fake names. We won't say their real names.
True. Right. That's so true. Well, no, it's just like we were supposed to all get dinner a couple of weeks ago. And I had a work thing that came up kind of last minute, and it went from being like, okay, I have a work thing, I'm gonna be late, to I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it at all. And it was just kind of like that for the nth time, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm
They were
like
just
that,
kind
but
of
that's
like,
not a surprise for anyone trying to make plans with you.
right, exactly. So they were just like, hey, wait a minute, like, and
Yeah.
then so that like we they sent like I got like a really long text message like yesterday that kind of started with like, hey, let's just like talk about the elephant in the room. uh
Oh.
and I was like, all right, here we go. Like yeah.
How long ago
I'm
was that? Have you
hijacking
made
your
up?
comedy podcast. I'm
No, it's okay.
hijacking you.
It's okay.
This is actually like now a self-help podcast.
I mean,
This
it
is
can be
help
sad. I'm still
me.
gonna laugh at
Oh,
you, you know?
okay, perfect. Yeah, no, please do. Yesterday, this happened yesterday. 2
Oh,
days ago,
so
maybe. So
you
this is like
haven't
kind
had
of recent.
you haven't had
Um,
time to get dinner with them and actually make up.
no, yeah, my plan was I'm gonna like call them today and just kind of be like, hey, like, because I responded in the group chat. I sent like I actually sent like a pretty nice message. The third person in our group, I'm gonna get good at. I don't fucking care. B Bridget. She was just like, "Hey, Tommy, that was a good message. Like, that was a good one." You,
You just
what's the-
both of like you could have just said B. I would have known who you were talking about.
I don't know. Processing in real time as I'm telling the story. You're getting the director's cut of
Well,
this story.
the real question, do any of them listen to the podcast?
uh, I'm gonna say okay, believe it
Like
or not,
hopefully not.
hasn't come up. Like hasn't
Yeah.
come
Okay.
up.
Cool. 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 Cool.
But maybe I don't know. Like so okay, this is what it is. It's like they're better friends than I am, so like they very well could know about this without me telling them. And,
Oh,
you know, like
that's
because it's like they're good friends, and
yeah.
I'm just like I don't, you know, like
Yeah.
I was just kind of like, but I appreciate that, and like people who are willing, like you, who are willing to drag me by the collar to social situation, to conversation, to
Yeah.
whatever the next phase of life is. Uh, so I just kind of was like, oh shit, wait, like I've seen this conversation before, and
Cam's
like
Cam's good at that.
Cam,
He's good at remembering details about
oh
like
Cam's. I thought you were going to be like Cam's mad at you too, and I was going to be like, no.
he'll like bring stuff up. I'm like, I didn't even realize I told you that. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It, and the longer you'll know him, and you're probably at the point where now like some of it's like old shit. Now it's like he can tell you like what you were drinking on the ride to the show in 2014. You know,
Yeah.
like it's like, oh,
Yeah.
remember you had that Sprite, and it's just like
Yeah,
you're
what the
so
fuck are you
good at
talking
this.
about? Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's just
what did B say in the group chat?
like, so
We
I
don't
don't know.
have to get into it.
I don't
Yeah.
have to get into that part because that's how. Well, didn't say anything to me. Didn't say anything to me because she's not mad at me. Uh, but
Oh,
because
okay.
she's also not there Friday for a work thing. But it's like kind of more excusable because it's a work thing a state away,
Yeah.
and so it's just like it's a little more. Yeah. So like yeah, she got to kind of be like Switzerland in this one, you know? It's kind of like, all right, I'm gonna take a step back,
Yeah.
give me a little pat on the back afterwards, and was like, good job. No, you know what? In a true Switzerland move, you know what she did? So I get one message at like 4 o'clock. I send mine at like 7. At 9, I get an Instagram DM from B that's like that video of Jack Black on Jimmy Fallon playing like the toy saxophone.
He kills that toy saxophone.
He kills that.
He's
Like
wailing on that shit.
there's text over it that's like, like instant serotonin boost if you need it. It's just like, thanks, bud. This is what I call support. Like that is I was just like I watched that and I did feel a little better. I was like, wow, yeah.
Aw.
And now it's like fresh on the brain. Uh
He did that for
shit.
us.
He
Jack
now
Black.
for this moment right here. So that's cool. And then so with work, we're really getting into everything. So that was like but I think things are on the mend now. I think like we're
Yeah.
not getting I just got like
But it's rough just seeing the long text when you know that it's
yeah.
like you fucked up. Like
Uh,
Regina said this once. She was like, "Hey, I went on a couple dates with a guy and I don't really want to go on more dates with him. What should I say?" She's like drafting a long text. And I'm just like, as a guy who's been in that position, like as soon as he sees the length of the text, he knows what it says. Like it doesn't
yeah.
matter what you say, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
you just see the length of the text and you're like, "Damn."
Yeah, and it's almost no, there's almost like the tendency to be kind of like especially when you fucked up, it's just kind of
Yeah.
like yeah, no. So that's like it was funny. It was just kind of like yeah, I don't know. Couple of long texts back and forth. It looked like I don't know, pages of a book.
Damn.
But yeah, no, it was so that was like yeah.
Is would you have preferred for that to have happened over phone call? Because I feel like it goes better over phone call.
Yeah,
I've definitely had some phone calls go
so
poorly.
I've also had some phone calls go poorly. I'm like really bad at talking on the phone, uh, because I think I emote a lot when I talk, and I
Mm-hmm.
like I don't. A lot of times I start sentences and I end them with physical gestures, and like it in person it conveys, but over
Yeah.
the phone that just like I struggle to talk clearly and succinctly better than I like text because it gives me the opportunity to be like, okay, what the fuck am I actually trying to say
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
Uh, I feel like face to face is probably like the hardest way to do it, but definitely like, I mean, I feel like ideal, and then you just get degrees further away from ideal. You know,
yeah,
the more removed you are.
yeah.
Finishing, bottoming out the list with like Snapchat. I feel like that's a pretty tough one. I
Damn,
feel like because
a
it's like I
long
gotta read
text
all
that's
this.
gonna fade in a day. Damn.
In 10 seconds, man. Like, I hope you're a speed reader. Like, or else
Oh,
you'll never
dude.
really know. And then the mystery kills more than anything else. But that's beside the point. That's really neither here nor there.
How do you feel
Um,
about Snapchat? I know you're trying to talk about work, but I have things to say about Snapchat.
no, I want to hear about Snapchat. That's way. I hopped on this call to avoid work. I feel
I
look, I don't know. I don't Caroline and Emily love Snapchat. They use it a ton. The only thing I get Snapchats of are memories of the dog. That's about it.
Oh.
Like that's the only thing that like my siblings will send those to me. And that's like that and Hannah sometimes Snapchats me. But that's like it. What about you?
Uh, well, I started talking to someone who she did not give me her phone number. She's like, if you text me, don't text me, just Snapchat me, exclusively communicate through Snapchat. And I don't know if that's genuinely how she operates or if she's just like, I don't really want to give this guy my phone number.
Uh, well, it depends. There are ways. There are tells. Is she good at it? Like, does she respond quick? Like, or is it
Yeah,
like,
I guess.
is
Um,
she active on the snap?
she's an
Does she-
active snapper. And I guess she like people use Snapchat stories, and I'm like, I'm not viewing anybody's Snapchat story. I barely want to view the snap. Like, I'm not.
No,
Snapchat's so
I
stupid
don't.
in my
Right,
opinion.
I don't open the Snapchats that are sent to me
Yeah.
sometimes. Let alone, am I gonna view? Yeah, it's like that to me is like the lowest tier of entertainment. Like, it's just kind of like if I have truly no other option, it's like okay, but I mean.
I can't do it. I don't have it
No,
in
I
me to view
no,
Snapchat stories. And
no.
yeah.
When did you did you always have that mentality or did it shift at some point?
Well, I
Because
mean,
it
I didn't have
shifted for me.
Snapchat for years, right? I had it in high school, and
Yeah.
then there were spurts where I was like, maybe I'll get back on Snapchat, and it's always like, no, this is stupid. And now it's I have to use Snapchat if I want to talk to this girl, and I'm like, God damn it.
God damn it. They got me back. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people I know used it in college. Like I had like Snapchat groups in college, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
okay, yeah, I remember Snapchat groups in college. Oh,
oh.
I had a Snapchat group for my poetry club in college, uh, and I
Makes sense, makes
accidentally Snapchatted them a dick pic. That's what
sense.
I remember about Snapchat groups in college. I was miserable. And I texted the group. There was a text group chat. I go, do not open that Snapchat. I am so sorry. I'm drunk. That was a dick pic. Being drunk is not an excuse. I'm so sorry. Turns out people check their Snapchat notifications before they check their text message notifications because every single person opened that Snapchat.
Well, you can't say. Well, what do you want me to do? Hey, don't open it. It's my dick. Like,
God damn.
I'm sorry. No, it's just kind of like, even if you got to just like tap through, you know, you gotta give it the old 1-2, be gone. Like, what, did you just want it to sit there and they'll know that little unopened red box is kid's dick just there?
Yeah, they can never view. We can't use that Snapchat group chat again. We have
No,
to
you
start a
need
new
a
one.
new group. Need a new one. Need a new one. Need to have strict
Damn.
rules. A moderator, mayhaps.
I'm just trying to salvage it. I'm like, sorry, it's a metaphor. It's actually poetry.
Can you feel my pain in
Oh
this
god.
image? Damn.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah, so I
Oh.
can see why you maybe got off Snapchat after that. That must have sucked to have like come back, had like one of the worst case scenarios,
Yeah.
and then be like, all right, deuces. I had one of my friends in college posted something similar to their
Their
story.
story. I've heard that
Yeah.
like this happened in like my high school where someone like accidentally posted a dick pic to their story. And I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn, that is rough.
Yeah. And I can remember just like the look on the guy's face as he recounts it, and he's like, 18 people. 18 people saw this before I
I
deleted
have
it.
to
You know?
kill 18
Like,
people.
it's just like, and I'll never be able to take that back, you know?
Yeah,
I was
that's
just,
rough.
and so like that kind of like far away, almost like Oppenheimer-y look in his eye as he tells me that, like really
He's
did
smoking a
instill.
cigarette. You're just like, God
Yeah, it
damn.
was just like fear, dude, in my heart ever since that moment. I like, yeah, I haven't. The first time you add something to your Snapchat story, it gives you a little notification that's like, this post to your story so everyone can see it. And it's like,
Hmm.
okay, or like exit out. And like in order to post to your story, you have to hit okay. And I haven't. I sometimes still get the little notification.
Wait, you've never posted to your story?
I don't think so. I mean, I must not have because, but that I know that's not true. So maybe there was a point to where that was true, and then I stopped being careful. Wow, shame on me.
Interesting.
Shame on me. And I went into this whole anecdote for nothing, you
For
know?
nothing.
For
Yeah, I
nothing.
think
We
we
can't
agree.
all be
Snapchat is
bangers. Like,
good for nothing.
Snapchat, good for nothing. So true. Look, let's see. Do I have any Snapchats right now? No, but I do
Cool.
have an AI in my inbox. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
I don't care about my AI. It keeps trying to talk to me, or it keeps like
Yeah.
I'm like, get out of here.
I got one more small little complaint about it, and then I promise we'll never have to talk about this topic again. But one of the only useful functions of Snapchat is the memories function. You
Okay.
know, I like the little, hey, on this day a year ago, here's a picture of the concert you were at or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
You
sure.
know, I like that. I'm a fan of that, and that's what I use my like Snapchat memories for. Um, but now they just start showing random ones as like highlights up the top, and that makes me mad because it's just like it kills the sanctity of it. It's like this wasn't a
Yeah.
year ago today.
This
This
isn't
was
even
just
special.
it's another point in time. So what?
Yeah.
Like give me anniversaries or bust, you know? So there you go. That's my last little Snapchat anecdote.
Cool, cool, cool.
Really
Did you
glad
ever see
we
the Scream movies? The slasher horror?
no, absolutely not. I pass out at the sight of blood. No.
I saw the first one. It was pretty good. I
What
totally get that it like changed the genre.
what does that mean? What does that mean?
It's just that
Elaborate.
people who like the Scream movies love the Scream movies. So like I have one friend Kate who loves the Scream movies, and she has like refrained from tweeting like spoilers about the movies because she knows that I haven't seen them before. And so now that I've seen the first one, she's like, I can finally tweet about it. This movie that's been out for like 20 years.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say, like, just mute the word, James. Like, put a little content warning. Scream.
No, it's
What's
pretty
the
good.
premise? Is that the one with the ghost face? Is that Ghostface?
Ghostface. Yeah, I remember in elementary school, everyone for Halloween would dress up as Ghostface. And then I was just like, what is this? And then they described the movie, and I'm like, your parents let you watch this? What the fuck?
It,
Um,
I
yeah.
thought
It's
it was
it
like the painting, like
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, like, sure. Scream.
maybe, yeah. But
Um
like,
well, it starts, it's like Drew Barrymore gets a call and there's someone with a voice changer on the other line who's like, "Want to play a game?" And it's not Saw. That is a different movie that also says, "Do you want to play a game?" And then she gets murdered and it's like, "Who did it?" And then the whole movie you're like, "Who's going to do it?" And then you find out who the killer is and you're like, "Ah, I didn't see that coming." That's
who
it.
is it?
That's like most horror
Who kills him?
movies.
Who kills him?
I'm
Is it supernatural, or is it like very
I'm not gonna tell you. You got to see it yourself. It's a good
absolutely
movie.
not?
You should see
I
it, and it's kind of funny.
uh, well,
Ah,
not.
ah.
Who's in it?
Henry Winkler,
Okay.
uh, Courtney Cox.
Okay.
Drew Barrymore for one scene
Briefly, right?
briefly. Nev Campbell is like the main character who I didn't know, but that's her name,
Okay. And
and that's
all
it.
right, I'm just gonna look up.
Oh, and Shaggy from the live action Scooby Doo movies.
Oh,
You're,
uh, yeah, yeah. What's his name? Matthew something.
yeah. Uh,
Matthew Lillard.
Lillard. Lillard. When
Got
was the
that.
last
All
time
right,
you
this
watched
movie,
those movies?
the Scooby Doo movies, way sooner than the Scream movie, which was never. But I think probably like in the 2020s. That feels like pandemic watch, like Return to Spooky Island or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah, no, yeah, that one where they like do the body swap. Yeah, and like
Oh yeah, classic.
they put the dog on the plane. Classic. Uh, I feel like it was that. Well, that was around the time where like the Matthew Lillard like Shaggy became me, and I became a force too unstoppable for anyone to contain or something like that. Do you remember those memes? That was like a thing.
No, I
That did
don't.
not come from
I'm
my
sure.
brain. That did not
I
come
was like,
from.
you went through a Shaggy Matthew Lillard phase, and I never noticed. You're like, he has become me.
Oh, that I what? I'm gonna look up Matthew Lillard. No, I don't want to go to my inbox. There's bad things there. Matthew Lillard, Shaggy, me. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is it. Now I can't. The problem is I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
It's the only way I know how to show you this image right now. Could I drag and drop it? Yes. How do I do anything? Listen to the plane.
I told you, Cam and I watched what was it? Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, how was it?
It was good. I don't know what happened to your mic.
Oh, I put it over there so you could hear the airplane while I tried to figure this out.
Well, so Cam and I went to chess club for the second week in a row, and it was like kind of like a tournament style, and he was playing against someone who was wearing like a leather jacket and had some like piercings and like a cool hairdo, and he got just destroyed. Cam got destroyed, and he was like, damn,
Right.
he felt like a villain out of Scott Pilgrim. Oh shit, what I get?
Damn, Cam did not make it past the first Evil X. That's
No, I was could you imagine? Uh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Casting process for Shaggy was very strange. We had to wear the costume and see if we were capable of containing his power. I was the only survivor.
so that's
I'm
like a very like entry level to
to
what.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. But that was, I feel like, if I rewatched the Scooby Doo movie, it was probably because of this phase around the 2020s. The mid. How do I? Oh, back here. Here we go. There we go.
Could you imagine Scott Pilgrim, but instead of beating the 7 evil X's in a fight, you have to beat them on the chessboard?
It almost makes more sense. Like it almost
I,
like that probably.
I feel like that would track for like me. And it's just like, damn, I really did force all of my exes to play me in chess, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah, you did. Damn, there's the gauntlet right there.
Yeah,
Good luck,
exactly.
Snapchat girl. You better. She can't even play the iMessage games with you. Like,
literally. Um, no, it's because she has an Android, so it kind of like makes sense that she's forced to use Snapchat. Because like I'm not gonna green. No.
absolutely not. No green. And yeah, yeah. So okay, but does Snapchat have games? Is there game pigeon on Snapchat? Do
That's
you
a great
okay?
question. Not that
Actual
I've
real,
found yet.
real question. So you talk exclusively over Snapchat. Are you sending pictures or are you sending like chats?
No,
Or
it's
is it
mostly
mixed?
chats.
Okay. Okay. Because I
Yeah.
was gonna be like, that's pretty intense, dude. To
That's
just
a lot of
like
selfies. Yeah.
a lot of selfies. Your selfies per minute through the roof right now.
Higher than they've been in years. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You
yeah,
tired?
she doesn't play chess, so I don't think it's gonna last.
Yeah. Yeah. Just no.
She's gonna lose to the first Evil X. She's not. There's no shot.
Oh my god. So how is chess club going? How'd you do? How'd you do in it?
I did okay. I like lost one, and then it's like I was playing someone else, and he like let me take a move back, and I'm like, oh, word, thanks, that was very nice. And then he did it again. He was like, you don't want to do that, and I was like, yes, I do. And then he like starts doing both sides. He like plays it out. He's like, this is why you don't want to do that, and I'm just like, okay. And so we go back and then we keep playing, and we're playing with a clock, and I have like 30 seconds left, and he pauses the clock. He's like, bro, just take your time. And I'm like, okay. And then like it comes down to like we both have like our king, some pawns, a knight, and the guy who organized it is coming around, and he's like, all right, who won, because everyone else's game is over. And he's starts doing the thing where he moves both of our pieces again and starts playing out different scenarios, and he's like, there's no way for me to win this, you won this. And I'm just like, I feel like I didn't. I really. So the guy came around. The guy came around. He was like, "Who won?" And the other guy was like, "He won." And I was like, "Nah, he won." So it's like we both just lost. Nobody won. It was just a mutual lose.
Damn.
And then I played Cam and I crushed him.
Okay, right. So
So you win some, you lose some, and then for some it depends who you ask.
right. For some a mutual parting of ways is kind of the best way to call it. Was that like I mean, I would consider you pretty good at chess. I feel like you would consider yourself pretty good at chess. Like was that like tough to
it's
be in the room for?
I am good against maybe like the average person, but like the people who go to chess club are people who play chess. You know what I mean? And like even Cam now, he's like, I've been addicted. He like got the chess app and he's playing the bots, and one of the bots is Jaylen Brown. And he's been playing Jaylen Brown in chess.
Okay, that's awesome.
I was like, damn, they updated it, because I was really into it, because they had a list of like Twitch streamer bots, and so it would be like me versus Cutie Cinderella. I'm just like, this is incredible. Dream coming true right now.
Wow. Awesome.
And so he's yeah, you got to get the chess app. But he's been like actually addicted. He comes home from work, he's like, I can't stop thinking about chess. And I'm like, this is a great development for you. I love it.
Wow. And like Cam's a grinder. He'll get good at it. Like
he got very good just between week 1 and week 2. The difference was staggering. I was like, shit. Yeah, no, it's impressive.
Yeah. It's oh man. Keep going. You might
keep
going,
Cam. Keep going, Cam.
Dude. Oh my god, that's awesome.
When was the last time you played chess?
God, I played Hannah maybe like 3 months ago, probably, okay. And I won.
That's pretty good.
But like,
you're doing it for the love of the game. It's not about we aren't keeping track of who wins and who loses.
I mean, yeah, no, it was like, yeah, but I won.
Yeah.
No, it was yeah. So that was probably the last time. But before that, I don't know. When was the last time you and I played chess? Probably.
Yeah, exactly. That's when it won.
When was that? That was probably
in San Diego. We probably played, right?
I think so. Maybe, but I don't remember it. I mean, if we played, it might have been like at a bar or something. Because I don't think we played it at home.
No, not at all.
No, we only played. Fuck, what was the name of that game? The
Smash Bros.
No, the card game, the Kickstarter board game that I had, that we had played when the lights all went out and the power all went out. We played it by candlelight. That shit.
And it was just like a matching game, kinda.
It was like a matching game with classes, like.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I vaguely remember. And there was a board that you tried to go around.
Yes.
That kept score.
But I don't
somehow.
remember much. You
I don't
know?
remember anything. Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Wow. Really left an impact on us, I guess. Like we really but it got us through a couple days, so that's all that matters. But
Did
yeah,
you ever
no,
play Egyptian Rat Screw?
yeah, that was I feel like a pretty popular game in middle school or in high school. I don't know if I
I,
played it a ton after. I don't really remember the premise.
I Cam and I will play it sometimes, and he gets into it.
It's
I'm
awesome.
competitive with it. I take it too seriously. I just remember it's the kind of game where you have to be the first person to slap the pile. And I remember playing it with our family at Aunt Mary's, and we're playing it on like a glass table. And we just hear from the other room Aunt Mary being like, "Are you?" Because she can hear us slapping the table. And she goes, "Are you
Yeah.
playing on the glass table?" And we're like, "No." We moved to a different table.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just remember
But
like what'd you say?
sorry. You finish your thing. Finish your thing.
Because you know we're playing with siblings and cousins, and part of it is being the first person to slap your hand down. So we'd have people who would like claws out. You know, they're like, I might not be fastest, but if you put your hand down before me, it's gonna hurt. And then they full
Mhm.
force. That's good times. Good times. Good
Good
times.
times. Good times. Great game. So do you do that with Cam? Is that your
Yeah, we've done
tactic?
that. That's not my tactic though. I'm just speed. I am
Okay.
speed.
There's no foul play
No foul
involved
play.
when you
No, of
guys
course
do it.
not.
All right. Perfect. Holy shit. Um, what else? What else is
Yeah, what the
interesting
fuck?
at
I
night?
feel like 2 weeks. What's he been
You
up
play any
to?
music in the last 2 weeks?
No, so Cam always plays on Sundays at this spot, but it's rained every like the past 3 Sundays in a row, so he just hasn't gone. And I'm like, boo. Oh, we did go to porno bingo last night again, and I again was one number away from winning a sex toy. Every time I don't win, I get closer and closer to going to the adult super center very close to our house.
Because now you start to understand the product, you
I'm
know what
just
you're
like,
going for. Yeah, Cam texted me, I probably at this point last Tuesday, like a picture of his bingo card. And I like asked him like if he won, what toy did he win? And he was just like, nah man, nothing this week, but like I'm hopeful. Uh
there's a there's
and
a, there's a brewery he likes that does bingo twice a week. And he was like, "Hey, I'm probably going to the Motorworks Brewery after work tonight." I was like, "Oh, what are they doing there tonight?" He literally just said, "You know what they're doing." He's like, "Say it out loud." Bingo.
you know damn well what I'm going to this brewery
Yeah,
for.
exactly.
Do you ever win? Has a win ever been had
I mean, at the
by
brewery they
either of
have
you?
cash prizes. I have not won. Cam's won, like
Yeah.
$60. Yeah,
Okay.
that's not bad.
Then yeah, I'd keep going back. So
Yeah.
you do bingo, but not trivia. You're not like trivia people.
Not yet. I'm trying to get into trivia. We'll see how it goes. Jeopardy's hard enough.
Yeah. Do you have a trivia spot? I feel like that is the
It's the
first.
same spot as the chess club. It's great. It's very convenient. One stop shop.
I can get that being very intimidating though. I was like, damn, the last time I was in here, a bunch of fucking nerds put me in my place, put Cam like fucking on the bench. Like I like
And so it's a spot that sells kava and kratom, which like you're not supposed to drink on, and they're supposed to have like euphoric like effects, and they also sell coffee. And so Cam and I go, and we both just get coffee because it's like, you know, you're gonna buy something, and
Right.
we're drinking coffee, playing chess against people who are actively smoking weed. And we're just getting our shit rocked by these people who are just like barely paying attention to the game, and we're like so focused and still losing.
Maybe
Um,
the trick is to slow down, dude. You gotta just
yeah,
like
yeah, maybe,
get one of those drinks next time,
yeah,
one of the fun ones, and just become the board, like mind
yeah.
meld with your pieces. Oh,
Like Harry Potter, take out one of the knights and be like, actually, that's me. I'm gonna be in the board.
this is me now. If you're going to talk, please address me down here.
Silly.
Um,
That's ridiculous, Tommy.
it could be. Um, yeah, I'm still gunning for the end of January if that is
Oh yeah,
still
come through.
cool. Okay, sick. Um, I'm thinking. I think I already told you this, but I'm gonna say it again. That like, so Cam's birthday is the 26th, right?
Right.
I'm thinking of doing like Wednesday to Wednesday, so that would be like the
Oh,
25th to the
24th.
1st. Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I could do.
That's Thursday to Thursday.
Uh, the 26th is the Thursday. Um,
Are we? No.
am I? Oh,
26th
that's
is Friday.
23. Might be. Might be.
Yeah.
Might be. Might be. Yes. So right, Wednesday to the 24th to the 31st. That's what I'm
Okay,
thinking.
cool, cool, cool,
Yes.
cool, 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 cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll like Cam was asking about it. He's like, "Is Tommy still coming down?" I'm like, Probably wants to. I have no idea if he will. It's Tommy. What are we talking about here?" It's not the day before. Yeah, at which point he still won't know for certain. You know.
I'm sure he wants to. It's just
Yeah.
yeah, see, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I am yeah, I am trying to make moves to like cuz I get like my vacation time pretty soon. Like I get a
Cool, cool,
reset
cool,
on
cool,
it so
cool.
I recruit a bunch so I can take a week or whatever. And I'm
Yeah,
thinking Wednesday to Wednesday is a good time.
how has work been?
It's good.
That's
It's
a lie.
tough.
The
Yeah. Well,
register
it's
your
so
voice just entered. That's the
yeah, right.
register of lies.
Yeah, it's difficult in that so I've had, now the talk with my bosses about like, hey, where do I reside primarily? And uh, you know, it went well. They are all pro keeping me on like while down here, but they were like, yo, in the new year we're hiring some new people and we're gonna come down pretty hard on a 3-day a week in office like mandate. We
Oh.
can make some accommodations, but like so I'm just like,
Oh.
uh, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that means for me, and like,
Yeah.
can I actually make that work? Like, if not, like, okay, now I have like a month to kind of figure out my shit. Like,
Yeah.
so in terms of like the actual workload, yeah, it's fine. It's like
It's
it is
just the
what it is.
commute.
It's the commute. The commute sucks now, and there's like gonna be more of an expectation for me to do that commute more and to, like it's fine, but I'm also like I don't know, I'm not getting like paid enough to commute
Yeah.
across state lines, and like that's gonna take a strain on my fucking energy levels and just like the amount of time. And
Everything.
there are like
Yeah.
complications that come with this sort of stuff that now are like things that I have to think about.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm looking forward to oh, what's funny? I go up to Mass tomorrow for a 4-day work retreat at a Jewish summer camp in Western Mass, Northwest Mass. Uh yeah, it's
Score. That
gonna
sounds
be
awesome.
like yeah, it's gonna be like fucking 60, 70 people aged 14 to like 70 um, all sleeping in cabins for a
Oh.
weekend, and that's team building, baby. So, I am we're gonna see how that goes. But I'm actually looking forward to it. I think that's
Yeah,
gonna be a
I
lot. I think that's
hate
gonna
that
be a
I
lot.
enjoy things like that. As one of my worst qualities is that I would be genuinely excited for that.
I mean, like it is kind of cool. Like, in I don't know, I enjoy structured activities.
I love camping.
Yeah. So I think I'm packing up to go to head up to Mass tomorrow to like for that. So
Mm.
then the bright side is I get like kind of most of next week off as a result. So
Mm.
yay. Yeah.
Yay.
Are
And
you
then
in
you have
Florida?
time off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll do it at my parents' house. Regina and
Ooh.
Mara will come down, and it'll be nice. I'll get to see them in a couple weeks. You have Christmas off, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I do. Though it's like weird. I have Christmas off and I have like I think Christmas Eve off if that's not a weekend, but I don't think I have like the 26th off. So I think I have to like go back to work, but I think it's gonna be a pretty slow week. So we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see how much work is done. If you ever are thinking of employing me and are watching this, I'm a real Um,
I was like, you're asking me? I really.
no, I'm talking straight into the camera right now, baby. I'm thinking 10 years down the road. Like, hey, if anyone finds this, no, I have an extremely high work ethic. Don't be fooled by the tie
Well,
dye.
be like, Uber Eats starts a pyramid scheme where each driver has a few drivers underneath them. And then that's how I would hire you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's called like branching. Yeah, well, I'll be the Northeast Division, dude. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
yeah. Sure,
It'll
sure,
be
sure.
great. All right. Well, shit, dude. I don't know what else, but I
You
guess
must
that
have
means I'm
other
not.
stories. It's been a
Yeah,
while,
it has been
right?
so much time yet no time at all. Wow, crazy. I um I'm sorry that I did not appreciate your voicemails to the point where now you don't leave them anymore. Makes me real sad, man. Didn't know what I had while I had it. Oh,
You don't answer. I'm like, ah, he's probably busy. I don't know.
I know that hurts so much. So I'm like, ah, shit, I am busy, but that would have been a nice little pick me up right now.
Oh my
All right.
God. Bobby's voicemail was full the other day. So I sent him a voice memo that I was like, apparently your voicemail is full. If you hate me, just say so. Damn.
He hits me. He's like, it's you. Like, you're the reason.
Yeah,
Or
literally.
he's just like, I can't delete those messages, James. They mean too much to me. Like, no,
He
my
did say
voicemail box is full.
he cleared his voicemail, so now I gotta leave him some.
There you go. It's just like sing happy birthday to his new voicemail box. Just
Oh.
like, welcome. I'm so glad to welcome you into the world.
I do like just sending the text message pod tomorrow every day.
You like that? I did think that was funny. And I liked the small addendum of pod today after I
Pod today.
responded.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's not
That's
bad.
good. I was like, this is effective communication. Straight to the point. I know exactly. Here we go. Did I prepare? No.
Yeah,
But,
I do
I,
feel like when we were in the week, when we had in the routine of doing it once a week, then it was like throughout the week, I thought of stories. But if it's more than a week, I lose the stories. I
right.
forget what the fuck I've been up to. I'm like,
Now it's
why?
just like
How
we're
does that
catching up.
happen?
I'm spilling my guts. Like this shit. Like
Yeah.
this is like an
We're talking about
extremely vulnerable
we're talking about
episode.
shit that's like actually on our minds. It's
Yeah.
devastating.
Bro, I know. Instead of just like small quips, apologies to anyone who's like actually lit to the 33 people that might have been actually like 4 or 5 people 6 or 7 times.
Mm.
Uh, I don't know. Is that Cam? Tell me that's Cam.
No, I'm just looking out the window. I did cry last night.
What?
Someone
What?
in my a couple people in my disc, so Twitch has like a year in review where it'll tell you like your most watched viewer or your most watched stream and like how many hours you spent with that streamer and how many chats you sent. And so some people in my Discord, shout out to Saf and to Kate, both had me as their like number one streamer, and I was just like, this is the sweetest fucking thing.
Are you shitting? That
I
is
was
so
so
nice.
happy. I was like, what a pick me up. That was so nice. I'm just like,
Amazing.
I don't want to be like, one of those streamers or like content creators who's just like, I just love my fans so much and it matters. I'm just like, because you know what I mean. But I
Uh,
do. That was so nice. It was so
right?
nice.
I mean, I feel like they're more than fans at that point.
Yeah.
You're like
After like 100+ hours, it's like, okay, yeah, we're friends.
they're
We're
buddies.
pals.
Everything. They're the
Yeah,
best.
for certain.
Can't
So that made
fucking
me
thank
so
you.
happy.
That's awesome, dude. Oh, that's so cool. Have you looked at LGK's year in review?
Oh,
I
yeah, what
posted
did you
it.
say? Anyone who's still listening to LGK. I don't know how Instagram works. I wanted to repost your story. Is that not a thing?
Uh, it. ah, I think you got to be tagged in it, dude. But I'll go
Bullshit.
back and tag you, bro. Don't you worry. Yeah, you want to hear the numbers?
Yeah,
I can just
sure.
send this to you. Um,
I mean, I looked at the
okay,
story.
so
But what did you say? You said anyone still listening to LGK in the year of our
I will
Lord
put you in my
2023, I will put you in my will.
will put you in my will if you still listen to LGK in 2023.
Well, I think
Um,
that's another shout out to Sapphire and Kate. I think they both listened to LGK
all right,
this
get
year.
shit, man. Well, welcome to the will, dude. My friend Charlie has consistently had LGK in his top 5 Spotify artists every year since Starry Eyed Kid came out,
That's
and this is the
absurd.
first year since that it hasn't been. And
Oh yeah, see that makes sense though. It's been a
messaged
long
me and he
time.
was like, "I'm so sorry I let you down here." And I was like, "Charlie, it's not letting me down. That's like growth, dude.
Yeah,
Like, good for you,
literally.
bro."
I'm
Like,
so proud of you.
yeah, I know. I was like probably a much better person now. We had 1.2K streams. That's cool.
That's very cool.
132 listeners. There
That's
were only 3
crazy.
people in the band, guys. I don't know. It's like, it can't be all us.
There are 129 strangers in this photo.
Right, exactly. For 65 hours in 14 countries.
That one's a trip. 14 countries?
Yeah, I
I
don't.
couldn't name 14 countries.
Same. Absolutely. Well, maybe I could name them, but could I name the 14 countries where somebody has listened to LGK? Absolutely not. But Spotify was like, your top growing country this year was Italy. And I was like, that's because there's one more Santucci now. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that number has
Anna
gone
Anna had a kid and instantly made her a Spotify profile.
up. Instantly followed the band.
Damn, that's so funny. Yeah, cool. I was like, I don't know if they're living in Italy.
I don't know. I think they might. Or I don't know where in the world they are, but it works better in my head if they do. So I'm gonna say they're in Italy, because that's the next place I will see them.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I did get an email saying like you're invited to Santucci's Christmas party in Winchester on the 25th, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be in Florida.
yep. We
Oh, did
also
you?
got that email.
Oh, I was gonna say that'd be
Don't
awkward if you
worry.
did not
That's
get that.
right. No, we're in this time. Apparently, um, after long, our you know, we've been heard. The O'Connors have been heard. Thomas
Um,
John, after years of being like, "Don't forget about us."
no,
No.
they just finally got your email. So are
Yeah,
you gonna
that's
go?
actually
Well,
probably what it. Probably. I don't. I think
that'll be
so.
your Christmas plan.
Yeah, because so like the Valeri side is now like a lot more dispersed and small than it
Mm,
kind of like once was. So, that's where we used to go for Christmas, but that might not happen this year, or we might like, I don't know, try to get them to tag along with us to Winchester. I know we've tried
yeah.
that in the past and it hasn't always worked. But who knows? Christmas, that's like a solid 12 days away.
Yeah, it's
Plenty of
weird
time to
because it's
figure out
very
everything.
warm here, so it doesn't feel like Christmas at all.
Yeah. It
And I
snowed a little
I
up here.
haven't bought anyone anything, so that's also why it doesn't feel like Christmas at all.
Fair. Do you usually get presents for
No,
like?
I'm not planning on getting anyone anything.
Okay, there we go. Cool.
Yeah.
You're on schedule. Um, but
Oh, I do have soup questions because I'm trying to be a soup person and relates to the Santucci's. I bought 3 cheese tortellini.
hell
Um,
yeah.
how do
Yeah.
I make soup?
What kind of soup are you trying to make?
3 cheese tortellini. Yeah.
Okay, tortellini soup. You want to make, or do you just want to make tortellini?
I have like a can of tortellini soup.
Oh, you just put that in a can, bro. You just put that in the pot. Let it work. Maybe add a little bit of water. I don't know. Read
Damn,
the can. It's
I'm so
definitely
excited.
on the
So
can.
excited to be in my soup phase. Are you
Dude,
still in your soup phase?
I have a couple of cans of soup lying in my cupboard right now. I
Okay,
have
but
a
everyone has cans of soup in their cupboard. When was the last time you opened a can of soup?
Monday, dude.
So you
I
are
soup,
still in your
I
soup
souped
phase.
on Monday. I
I
did.
would say it's not even a phase. It's a lifestyle at this point.
At this point, yeah, soup life. Which is well, okay. So here's the thing. Now I'm on to the next phase of souphood, which is instead of buying the full cans, it's
You buy
cheaper
the
to buy the concentrate. Like fucking like Progresso or like Campbell's sells like mini versions, which is just like the soup without the water. And is it kind of like gross to just like plop?
yeah.
Like, yeah, but then you add a can full of water and you turn it on. And soup, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how much a can of soup is in Florida, you and your no tax on maybe anything. But here in New York, where I assume we have a soup tax, uh, like a can of Progresso is like 350, and a can of like the concentrate's only like 175. So it's like,
Oh damn.
you can really taste the savings. It's nice.
I thought you were gonna say. So I started buying broth and ingredients, and really upped my soup game. Now I'm a soup chef.
No, that is like level 5 souping. I'm like measly level 2, dude. Again, like I'm far from it. So we'll oh yay. I just Google alert that somebody mentioned my nonprofit in the news. That's crazy. I got Google alert set up. Have you I watched a stand-up comedy special that I think you would enjoy. Do you know the oh god, what the fuck is his name? He's Greek. Stavros Halkias or something like that?
Stavros. You know
Yeah.
Stavros? I don't
Yeah.
even know Stavros, but he's been on The Yard. He's been on some podcasts I listen to.
Dude, bro's fun. Okay, so I watch a lot of stand-up comedy videos on Facebook. There's just like a little fun fact about me. And his come up a fair amount, but he just put out a special on Netflix, and holy shit, I laughed a lot at
Did
it.
you watch did you watch the Mike Birbiglia special?
No, because Hannah keeps being like, let's watch it together. And then I'm like, let's watch it. And it's like, no, it's time for the Gilmore Girls. La 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 la. I've been rewatching the Gilmore Girls. But that did you like that? Did
I
you like
don't like
that?
anything. I don't like any of what's happening right now. How?
I don't
How have you
know.
not seen it? It's so good.
Runaway. I know. I'm. Yeah.
He has a bit where he does a little bit of crowd work, and it's on the same level of I don't like the way you said woman cop. So I'm just like, okay, this is maybe the funniest thing he's ever done.
Damn. All right. Okay. Damn. I really got to see that. Well. Okay. So I'll watch Old Man in the Pool, and you watch. I think the name is Fat Rascal. Is the name
Fat rascal.
of.
Okay, sure.
It's dude. It's fun. He has one. The bit that got me to chuckle pretty loud was he was talking about like how his alcoholic friend they had like a breathalyzer test and like his friend blew like a .2 or something like that, and he was like, yeah, he's like, his blood at that point's like 2% alcohol. Like at this point, like Pete's like just basically a Michelob Ultra. Like and that got a nice chuckle out of me.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I respect it. Okay, no, we
So
definitely made a rule that our podcast can't just be us reciting
other
bits
people
from the other people.
see what we fall out of practice and the rules slip and the quality slips and emotions run high and we fall back on other people's jokes.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Scrap the whole thing. I'll see you
Oh my
tomorrow.
god. That's great. Oh shit, did I not hit record? That's unfortunate. It all works out.
It's
God
fine,
damn.
bro. If my like Gilmore Girls transition music gets lost to the void, like that isn't a loss for humanity. Like that's like that won't make the Library of Congress.
Oh. Wait, are there podcasts in the Library of Congress? Like there
Maybe,
probably have to
probably,
be,
there
right?
probably have to be. Yeah.
I don't want that to keep me up.
Well, Googling it, we get answers on this. Yes, there are.
Is it all
There are.
podcasts?
There
Everything uploaded to Spotify instantly also gets
is
uploaded.
now. I hope not. No, it seems like only a select few, but the 2008 National Book Festival podcast did make it, as did the 2007. Just
Is
so we're
Serial in there? Sarah Koenig?
That's a good question. Let's find out. Now it just looks like a lot of this book festival. Um,
Damn. I'll be
if we're
honest,
being real.
I've never even heard of this podcast. They probably haven't even had Stavros on. Like, come on.
Bro, yeah, 100%. No. Yeah,
Oh,
I guess no.
there is one. Okay, so there's two things we got to talk about before we end. First off, how are the Celtics doing? Just, general check
Uh,
in.
sorry, I was Googling what do you have to do to get to the Library of Congress? But it's giving me like directions, and I realized that I didn't ask this, Jim. It's like from your current location, the Library of Congress is about 6 hours away. Like this is hella not the point. But
That's
the
one long
Celtics are doing
podcast.
well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're doing well. They did not win the in-season tournament, so
Oh, I did
uh,
watch that. That would hurt.
yeah, so that sucks. And then the team that beat them, Indiana, did also lose. So congratulations to the Lakers for winning that. The Celtics are doing okay. They won last night against Cleveland. And then they have like a really weird stretch where they play almost like how like a baseball team would play, which is that they've got 2 games at home versus the same team, and then another series, 2 games at home versus the same team. So like the Celts are at home tonight, Friday, Saturday. Yesterday,
Interesting.
tonight, Friday, Saturday, which just like in an NBA schedule, like a week at home is like, oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. That doesn't
Yeah.
happen all that often.
I
So,
looked at
who
I looked ahead and it's like the next time they have a game that's like nationally broadcast is like Christmas. And I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I won't watch the Celtics till Christmas.
Guess right. That'll be your check-in with them. But that's gonna be a good game. So be on the lookout for that. Yeah, they go like out west and they play uh I don't know, teams that are in the Western Conference that they only play twice a year. So we'll see how it goes.
Interesting.
I think
Yeah.
they're doing good. Porzingis was hurt, now he's not.
Damn.
Tatum was
Well,
cold, now he's not.
Jaylen Brown's been playing chess
With Cam, I wonder what their record is. I wonder if Jaylen Brown knows how much chess he's played against Cam Mar. Like, I wonder if it shows stats like on his side of the thing. Like, he can check your AI was versed by
like
Cameron
this many
Mar
people. Yeah.
609 times, right? Like
I don't know if
your
because it's
biggest nemesis.
it's a pretty strong AI. It's like rated 1200, which is higher than me. Like I might be able to beat it, but it would take maybe like 20 tries or something. But
Jaylen Brown, third
I,
eye
ex-
makes me good chess.
I expect next podcast for you to be like, I beat Jaylen Brown in chess, and not the AI.
I beat legitimate Jaylen Brown in chess.
I got his. I'm pretty sure I got his number. We've been game pigeon, or I've been playing game pigeon with some dude claiming to be Jaylen Brown.
Catfished, but either way, I'm kicking his ass, so it's like fine.
Yeah, like,
My next to stand out in front of the garden, just holding up a chessboard. Like security wouldn't let me bring it inside, so I had to go around back. Like
you
yeah,
can see him
no,
on the
be
bench playing you.
on Christmas Day. On
Yeah.
Christmas Day, I'm gonna be on the every time he subs out. Watch, he's gonna go right past the exercise bike in the back to the little athletic table where I will be sitting with a clock and a chessboard. And
I just
we will
imagine him
play.
being there playing his own AI in chess. Like, come on, Jaylen, you can do this.
Come on, Jaylen. He definitely does. There's no doubt.
I feel like
And
I
I bet
would. That's too funny.
and I am sure that like every time he plays his AI and his AI does something that he thinks is dumb, oh, I know he writes an email straight to
just
fucking chess.com that's like, hey, you got to fix this. This
to
guy,
the
I would never do this.
do the other members of the Celtics play Jaylen Brown's AI in chess and then come into practice like, bro, I smoked your AI on the board last night. You need to
It's just
step
like a
it up.
screenshot of like a checkmate being like, bro, you had nothing.
Yeah.
You know how I know that the other Celtics don't do that is because I guarantee if they did, that shit would go on their Instagram story. Dude, instantly go up with the tag of Jaylen Brown being like, bro, get good. Like they're that competitive. They are that petty. Like I
That's
think
so funny.
yeah.
Okay, so that's our Celtics chess update. I feel like I got to give my weekly Kanye West update. Have I been doing that every week?
No? That's been the what? Are we back on the Kanye train? What's
No, no,
new?
no, we're not. We're not. He did host a listening party at a club in Miami where he played his and Ty Dolla Sign's new album at like 3 in the morning. You know, it was like a live stream, so of course I had to like. It started at midnight, which means it didn't really start till 2 in the morning.
Hmm.
Highlights include a verse from Northwest, and it's pretty good. She's pretty
Like
good.
his
She's
kid?
his kid, yeah.
Whoa. How
Uh,
wait, is she like 7? Like
she's probably like
what?
13 at this point.
Damn.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I know.
Okay.
Time flies. Um, I unfortunately some of the songs were good. I hate to say it, and one of the songs is like a song from like 2020 that like has a verse from Nicki Minaj that it's so good it went viral on TikTok even though the song never came out. Like the
Damn.
unreleased Nicki verse went viral on TikTok. So people
Damn.
are anticipating that song doing numbers. And even though it's Kanye, and so it's like, oh, he says the album's going to come out Friday, but it probably won't. But there are like pre-saves to the album on like Spotify and Apple Music. So it's like, oh, maybe it actually will. Um, yeah.
So there's a chance you get a Kanye West album on Friday? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
Well, man, congratulations. It's your first real test.
My first real test. I already failed the test of will I watch stay up till 3 in the morning to watch the live stream. Damn it, I
Yep.
will.
Yes, I will. All right, man. Well, I don't know. Go say 10 Hail Marys or something and then go
Yeah,
listen to the album.
jeez.
Let's say your penance. I don't know.
As long as I don't listen to it so much that it shows up on my Spotify Wrapped next year,
Right.
then I
Right.
have like
Right.
deniability, right?
Right.
As long
Exactly.
as I don't talk about listening to it on a podcast and put it on YouTube.
Right. As long as you don't give away the plan for next January, right now or for next December. But you know what? Hey, if anyone again has gotten to this point, they deserve
Yeah,
to be able to
that's
call you out. They deserve
yeah,
to be
yeah.
able to be like, you're full of shit, dude. But but we'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see. Yeah, we'll see how
A
how
little
it goes.
time capsule, a little bookmark on this bad boy, and come back to it.
Okay. Have fun working. Glad we got to talk.
Yeah, man. All right. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Talk to you soon. Bye.